Hi everyone, it's me again. Today for dinner, I'm going to make a dish that was requested by Jonathan. This dish is called chicken francaise. It is one of my family's favorite dish. Chicken francaise is an Italian-American dish. The recipe was brought by Italian immigrants to United States many years ago. Although the name sounds kind of fancy, but it is actually very easy to make and it tastes very yummy. So if you like Parmesan cheese and you like chicken, then you will love this dish. To make this chicken francaise, we will need chicken breast. Are you surprised that I'm using chicken breast? It is because I have to use chicken breast for this dish, okay? But trust me, this chicken breast is gonna taste tender when it's done. So I'm gonna just use 1 pack for this dish because 1 pack has 2 pounds already and it has 4 big chicken breast which I'm going to have, okay? I will also need Italian parsley here, eggs, and I'm using 4 eggs for this 2 pounds of chicken. All-purpose flour, just enough for dredging your chicken breast. Lemon, chicken stock, and white wine. But because I like Riesling wine more, I am going to use Riesling wine. Oh, I will also need Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese. Alright? Okay, before I start with the chicken, I'm going to prepare the parsley first, okay? I have here a handful of parsley, Italian parsley. All I need to do is just chopping the leaves. Alright, so I'm gonna use half of the parsley to mix with my eggs and the other half for later. Alright, so this is for later and this is for the eggs. Alright, now I'm going to have the chicken breast. So I have 4 pieces of chicken breast here. Okay, like this, okay? Butterfly the chicken breast. Remember not to cut the chicken breast like this, but butterfly it. Okay? Now, using the plastic wrap, I'm going to flatten each piece. Okay? Using this. Alright? Don't use the pointy sides, but use the flat side, the smooth side. Okay? Just pound, flatten the piece. Why? Because we do not want the chicken to be too thick when we fry it, so it will be cooked all the way through, and then also to make the chicken breast tender. Put it aside and do the next one. Okay. Alright. Guess what? Because these pieces are so big now, I'm gonna cut them to make it easy for me to handle later. Okay? So I'm gonna just cut it like this. You see? If you have a big really big pan, then you don't have to cut it in half again. But to me, I'm gonna just cut it in half to make it easy. All right, so now I actually have 8 pieces. Now, I'm going to prepare other things. You want to break the egg into a container that will fit your chicken breast, okay? That's why I'm using this big bowl. And whisk. Okay, now I'm gonna add the grated Parmesan cheese. I'm going to use half cup for this. I thought it wouldn't be enough here, but it's actually exactly half cup. So I don't need to open my new container of cheese. All right, just add it into the egg. And mix it together. I'm gonna also add some salt. Not too much because we already have the cheese here. Cheese is salty already, right? And black pepper. Okay. Put it aside. So now I will squeeze the lemon juice to get it ready. Using 1 whole lemon. If you're only making 2 chicken breasts, then just use half lemon. Just adjust the recipe, okay? If you're making less than what I'm making. Oh, I almost forgot my garlic. All right, I'm gonna use 4 cloves of garlic. This time I'm not going to mince the garlic, but I will just crush this garlic using the garlic press later. But you can just mince it if you want. All right, I'll just peel this garlic. So I have my 4 cloves of garlic and then my garlic press ready. All right, so I turn on the stove already, and I'm going to heat my butter. I'm using salted butter. All right, I will use 3 tablespoons here, I think. This is to fry the chicken. You can use all butter, but I'm going to mix with my olive oil. When your oil and butter is getting hot already, you want to turn down the heat to a medium, and then I'm gonna dredge my chicken here with the flour, and then dip it in the egg and cheese mixture here. And then put it into the pan. And do it with the other piece. Okay, dip it in the flour, the all-purpose flour. Dredge it like this, and then dip it in the egg mixture. That's why we want to mix the egg into a container that is big enough to dip your chicken. And that's why I also cut my chicken in half again, because I want my chicken to fit in my container here in my bowl. Alright, so I have to cook this in batches. So cook it like 4 minutes each side, just to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. It is only 3 minutes, but my chicken on the other side looks brown already, so I'm gonna just flip it over. Looks yummy, right? Already. It smells so good too. Okay, so I'm gonna try to cook this side for 3 minutes. See, and then I'm gonna check the thermometer to see if the chicken is completely cooked. Okay, 3 minutes, I'm gonna check my chicken. It have to be at least 160 Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna poke on the thickest part. It is not cooked yet. It's only 140 something. This one is cooked. So I'm going to flip this chicken again. You see, it depends on the thickness, alright? This part is thicker. But this one is actually cooked. I want to make sure. Okay, this is cooked. Just brown the other side a little bit more, and then move it to the plate to let it rest. Okay, this is good. You see? And then I checked already earlier. This is completely cooked. I'm gonna just put it on the plate for now and let it sit now. This one, let me check again. Alright, this is already over 160, so this is, let me check again one more time, because I don't want to eat raw chicken. Okay, 172 and going up. Alright, so this is cooked now. Alright, put it aside. Now I'm working on the next piece. Make sure both sides are completely coated with the egg mixture, and then transfer it into the pan. Do it again on the other piece. You do this with all your chicken, and if somehow you're running out of your egg mixture, just make it again, okay? Just break 1 or 2 more eggs, and then add the Parmesan cheese, alright? Remember to cook this on a medium heat, not high, because you do not want your chicken to get too brown already and then it's still raw inside. It is already over 160. Okay, this is all cooked. Alright, so 3 minutes on each side. Now I think the oil is hot already. Okay, transfer to the plate. You see, I have 4 big pieces here already. Do you think this is actually enough for you? Alright, so you know what, I'm gonna write on the description half of the recipes that I'm using today, alright, to make it easy for you, alright? But I still have 4 more pieces. Okay, you see, I have 8 pieces here. Alright, I'm gonna put it aside and working on the sauce. So using the same pan here, I'm gonna add the wine. Be careful, okay, when you add the wine into the hot pan, especially with the fire on. I'm gonna turn down the heat first for now. add 2 cups of white wine, but I'm using Riesling wine here because Riesling wine is sweeter and I like Riesling wine. Okay. Okay, now I turn my fire to be high heat. I'm using high heat now, okay? And I'm gonna crush my garlic in now. Okay. And then add in the lemon. This is lemon juice from 1 whole lemon. 2 cups of chicken stock. I always cook a lot. All right, the heat's still on high, okay? Just make sure you mix them all. I almost forgot my parsley here. Add in the chopped parsley. Salt. You add the salt, pepper, and sugar to taste, okay? And black pepper. It's boiling now. And then sugar. And more butter. This time you have to add butter, not oil, okay? I make a lot, so I have to add enough butter, right? Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna taste this. Sour from the lemon, needs sugar. Okay, I'm gonna cook this for 2 minutes, okay? Kind of reduce it a little bit on a high heat. Okay. It reduces already, right? I'm going to move my chicken back into the pan. Okay, I'm gonna turn the heat to medium now. Okay. Okay. Just let this chicken soak in the sauce here. For a few minutes until the sauce looks a little thicker, not too thin like this. All right, look at my chicken Francaise here. It is done cooking. All right, now I'm gonna serve it over linguine. Okay, so this is the chicken Francaise, an Italian American dish. We can eat it with rice or with pasta or potatoes, whatever you want. All right, but today we're gonna eat it over pasta, and we have linguine here because last time I made spaghetti. So we're gonna eat it with linguine and steamed green beans. So we can just serve the chicken straight, a big piece like this over the linguine or the pasta, or you can slice it first. This is smaller piece, so this is for Joanna. So just like this, beautiful. Because this is so soft, probably I don't need to slice. So after you serve all the chickens on the plate, you will need to reduce the sauce a little bit more, okay? So I'm gonna bring this pan back to my stove and reduce it a little bit more to make it a little bit thicker on high heat. All right, I'm done now. Just need to pour a little sauce on top of the chicken. The chicken Francaise over linguine with steamed green bean for dinner today.